Good morning. I'm here in beautiful Bay Park at this extravagant modern home here with Gabriel Carini, who recently completed a mini split installation. Gabriel, in the past, I know we've spoken a couple of times about historic homes and hiding the AC. What's different about this job?
Well, in most of those homes that we've been to before, there's a certain decor that the homeowners want to keep, so they don't want those units exposed. Here, in this more contemporary design, these wall-mounted systems actually work perfectly because they fit that decor.
Absolutely, it blends in seamlessly.
Exactly.
So we are actually going to pop over and talk to Scott, the homeowner, and get a feel for how this is helping his lifestyle. So Scott and Valerie, thank you so much for having us into your home today. I just want to get started with what drew you to mini splits?
Well, Jordan, we looked at central air conditioning and it was just too expensive. And when we learned that we could control one room at a time, only where we needed air conditioning, that was it for us.
And I love that because the mini splits are very energy efficient, one, but you're not cooling your whole home, which you guys have quite a bit of space here.
Mm-hmm. We just wanted to make sure that we weren't losing all of that coolness that was coming to the house because this is such a large home. I was really impressed with the technician that came in because he was able to put this particular unit in a place, in a location that created a temperature barrier for us because we have these beautiful windows. They're beautiful. They face the Pacific Ocean, but we get the hot sun every afternoon. And because of that, the windows would heat up, the living room would heat up. And so by creating that temperature barrier, it helps so much just by the placement. He was a great technician, great guys. Everybody that came in was just so helpful, and I would highly encourage anyone to purchase this unit.
From Carini Heating and Air Conditioning, and I'm glad you said that the technician was excellent because we love our approved home pros. I do have one follow-up question. Have you used your rain barrel yet?
We certainly have. I use it to water our trees every week.
That's so fantastic. Let's find out how Gabriel did it.
So when sitting down with Scott and Valerie, one of their concerns was conditioning the entire house just to stay comfortable in a few of the rooms that they spend most of their time in. So in this house, what we did to remedy that was we installed one main unit here in the living space. We put an additional unit in their master bedroom, and then another unit in the office where they spend a lot of time.
So this is quite a large house, and that's 3 independent units that are just controlled via remote, and they work independently of each other. Am I correct?
Yeah. And the remote controls are actually multifunctional, so you can use them at different levels of output, different fan speeds. You also have options on them where the fan can oscillate and swing up and down. So you really have a lot of ability as far as how you condition the space and how comfortable it is.
Exactly. So it sounds like while they have it work in the living room, they could also get it towards the kitchen, keep all the areas that they want cool when they want them cool.
Correct.
So this is also going to save them a ton on their electric bill in energy because they're not running a massive central air conditioner to condition the entire home all at once, and with all these windows they would definitely lose some energy there.
Correct. So these units working independently of themselves, you can run one at a time, 2 or 3, all of them at the same time on a really hot day, and save yourself a lot of electricity.
So there were some extra features we wanted to talk about. Up on the roof there's something real special we should peek at.
Well, yeah, the condenser that sits on the top of the roof, because this is a coastal area, what happens is you get a lot of that coastal moisture and it tends to corrode those units pretty quickly. So what we did here is we sent the unit away to a third-party company that coats it. And what the coating does is it prolongs that process and gives you more lifespan on the system.
Some protection from that sea air.
Correct.
Perfect.
And then we also decided that along the lines of conservation, we wanted to be more conscious about water consumption as well. So these systems during their air conditioning function will condensate. So outside of the house, we drain the condensation into what's known as a rain barrel. And that rain barrel has an attachment that you can use to water your plants with.
And not only is it functional for watering your plants, but these barrels look beautiful. They're great decorative elements for the yard.
Correct.
So if you are uncomfortable in your home and you're concerned about the cost of running a full central air conditioning system, a mini split from Carini Heating and Air might be the system for you. Give them a call today at 619-407-9174. Back to you guys in the studio.